Oh yeah, bro. I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, of course, man.
Tell the
We're
world your
here.
name.
I'm Mateo Two Cans Flores, rapper, producer,
Oh yeah.
really anything.
Oh yeah.
Just I do it all.
I didn't know you produced, bro.
Oh
I
yeah,
just seen that you made music on your
yeah,
account.
yeah. I produce everything I do is all mixed, mastered, produced, all done by me. Uh, yeah, I just kind of taught myself how to do all that shit. It was
That's
just
dope.
yeah.
What made you want to start doing that?
uh, I always had like a music. I, I always had musical blood in me.
Yeah.
Like my grandpa was in a band, local band, Brazala. They have their music on streaming services and shit. It's pretty cool. And yeah, just growing up with him, just teaching me different shit about music. It was really cool. Really,
Yeah.
just seeing him perform live, all that shit. So I always had like just creative genes
Yeah.
in me, and then
That's
just
dope.
kind of like being in high school. This is an interesting fact. I was never really into like hip hop or rap until like high school. So
Yeah.
that was just weird because like around high
Who were you
school,
listening to in high school?
I was listening to like when I started getting into it. I haven't got it tatted on me. It was fucking MF Doom, the legend. Rest in
That's dope.
peace.
That's dope. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I was listening to MF Doom in high school, just like
Yeah.
it was weird because like everybody else was on the shit that was popping at the time,
Yeah.
and I was just like barely discovering hip hop through MF Doom and fucking.
Yeah.
I was listening to some of the other rap, Kendrick Lamar, Drake. I was fucking indulging myself in all that shit. But before that, it was like rock and
Yeah.
heavy metal and shit like that. Thanks to my pops, he put me onto all that shit.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah. And then you just started listening to all the music you were, I guess, soaking in, and just
yeah,
decided to make beats or music
yeah.
or what?
Yeah, it was I was class of 2020 when I graduated.
Oh,
So that
okay.
shit was garbage. Like I didn't have a graduation, and then when
Yeah.
I went to college, I was in my dorm room by myself. I couldn't leave.
Yeah.
There was a curfew. I was in Vegas, New Mexico, so I wasn't
Oh,
even with
okay.
family and shit like that.
Yeah.
This whole city was on lockdown, and shit. It was fucked up during the pandemic. So
Yeah.
during that time, I was just like, I'm here by myself. I don't got anything better to do. Let me just teach myself how to make music.
Yeah.
And then, so I was in my dorm room, and then I started off with just fucking around with the Garage Band app on my
Yeah.
phone and just messing around with that. And then from there, it just took off.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And you were just kind of messing with it at first.
Yeah, just experiment. I had no idea what a compressor was,
Yeah.
what distortion did, any of that shit. I was going into it blindly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I literally just taught myself just like by doing random shit, just by like turning knobs and like
Yeah.
looking at numbers and shit. Okay, yeah, the number looks right, and then just
Yeah.
all right, cool, playing it by ear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even know what all that shit is. I
yeah,
know like kind of what a compressor is, but not
yeah,
really like all the other shit.
yeah, yeah.
Damn, I just got dripped on. That's all right.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's because I use BandLab.
Yeah, see, I know a
Yeah,
lot of people use BandLab, and
yeah,
that's cool because it's like it gets people in like a foot in the door and like making
yeah,
music
for
and
real.
shit like that.
And it's dope because
It's
it has
really
like
cool.
auto tune, has like
Yeah.
different like things you can do with your
hmm
vocals, and it's
And
pretty dope.
especially too, like if you don't know anything about producing or just anything like that,
Yeah,
it's such a good step in the door
yeah,
because like if you really don't know what you're doing, that's like the simplest way to like
yeah.
that it shows you what all that shit does, but
Facts.
like without it like overcomplicating it and shit
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
kind
So
of pretty simple, but like a little complicated.
yeah, yeah, and I think most music programs have that complication of just like what the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah,
But
for
I
real.
think just like if you're really determined to it and like you're so focused on that craft and like kind of like focused on like your own vision, you kind
Yeah,
of just it's like a blank canvas. That's kind of just what I always see it as. It's just like there's no right or wrong way to make music. It's just kind of like however it just flows out of you. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So that's how I kind of see it.
I
So
get that. Oh
yeah,
yeah. Do you smoke?
I do. Yeah,
I got a pen here,
come on
fucking
now.
lemon cherry gelato, bro.
Okay. Nice. Let's
Want to try
get
it?
it. Let's get it. Fuck yeah. Like,
Oh yeah, it might be a little clog. Yeah, yes sir. Shout out my boy Q. Give me that shit. Damn son, you took a big ass. Yeah, I think I'd be done after that, honestly.
yeah.
So how was it growing up for you in Albuquerque? How are you from here? Or you
Yeah. Born and
okay?
raised. Yep.
So what? Actually, why were you going in Las Vegas, New
Yeah.
Mexico?
That's actually a good question because I don't know myself. Because I don't know. I just at the time when I was in high school, um, I just like I always felt like I just never fit in. Like in high school, like I was one of those kids, just kind of like an outcast. Like
Yeah,
everybody knew me, but just not really. Like I was just super quiet. And so I was just like, you know what? I want to go somewhere where I can kind of like be by myself, just be on my own. And I thought it would be good for me, but just like after just a couple months of that shit, it made me realize, yeah, nah, I'm not that type of person where I can just be isolated by myself like that,
yeah,
you know. And yeah, it just led to a lot of issues. Just like, I think there was a huge mental health crisis during the COVID shit.
uh,
So I think it was a huge deal
yeah.
for me to be by myself out there on lockdown with no family and shit. Like, so yeah, it like took a toll on me. So it was just like I knew I had to kind of like move back here to like you know maintain like at least like a somewhat healthy mindset.
And that
So
was part of high school or college? Oh,
college.
okay.
Yeah, sorry, I know that's
Oh,
kind of sounded confusing,
yeah,
but that's how I felt in college. In high school, it was just more of like it was just kind of like more of like I don't really care for anybody. I don't really care for
yeah.
people, just type shit. And yeah, I was just super quiet and shit, so
Oh yeah.
never really talked to anybody and shit like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. That's dope. So what? Like I know you said MF Doom.
Yeah.
That's who you like listen to. Was that like your kind of inspiration? I guess.
Definitely one of them.
Damn, that hurt my ear from here.
No, definitely one of them for
Yeah.
sure. Once I started really going deeper into just music and shit like that, I, just discovering more artists and stuff. I think one artist for sure that like, well, I wouldn't say one. There's always been multiple. MF Doom,
Yeah.
obviously, but I gather a lot of inspiration from just different genres. So Prince was a huge inspiration to me. Um,
That's dope.
Michael Jackson, and then but like in terms of rappers, Kanye West was one that like to this day like it holds a special place in my
Yeah.
heart, just like who he is as a person,
Yeah.
his career and shit,
I feel that.
And it's crazy because like another fun fact about me, I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So as somebody with bipolar disorder, it's crazy to see that a guy like that be at that height and
Yeah.
like be able to like just do that, like be that successful and still have that
Yeah.
you know downside to him in a sense. So it's yeah, he's always been an
That's
inspiration
dope.
to me, even through all the controversies and shit like that. He's been a major inspiration to me. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah. So, what side of town did you grow up on?
grew up South Valley.
South Valley.
Yeah, grew up in the
Yeah.
South Valley.
That's dope.
As I got older, kind of just moved a little bit more towards the west side a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I always grew up kind of in the South Valley, in my grandma's house, kind of like, oh, where's it at? Like off of Central and Trisco and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like real South Valley. Like, might as well just be the heart of the South Valley. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I always have kind of just like that South Valley kind of toughness in me. My dad instilled that in me. My
Yeah.
dad, he wasn't no thug. He wasn't no like gangster or anything like that, but he was like me. He, just kept quiet, very observant of his surroundings, and very, a very smart guy. Just
Yeah.
like kind of like in multiple ways, just in terms of just like intelligence, book intelligence, and then street intelligence. Like, again, not really about that shit, but just like he taught me a lot of really important shit growing
Yeah.
up in terms of
Like
like,
things he's been through or things
yeah,
he's
like,
seen.
how, same thing with my mom. My mom and dad always told me just like, you know, be careful with people. They always
Yeah.
made sure to tell me that, just like not everybody has the best interest of you. So keep your keep your spirit alive and keep it pure. Like,
Yeah.
don't let negative energies taint your spirit.
Yeah.
So that was something that was instilled in me very early on, that they really believed that I had like some sort of
Yeah.
special energy in me. You know what I
That's
mean?
dope.
It's weird.
No, I understand that. That's
Yeah, it
dope.
sounds like
Yeah.
weird to say that they're like they felt this energy in me and shit like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, they did. Like my grandma too. Like she was just like she was like, oh, he's like a gift from God and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like just like boosting my ego way too much. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's just kind of where I get my cockiness from too.
Yeah. Yeah. I see your little style you got going there. What kind of
Yeah.
pants are those, bro?
These are minimal. These are minimal jeans. They're brand online. I only wear minimal jeans. They're just like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm huge into fashion.
That's dope.
You already pointed it out, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really into fashion. That's definitely a venture that I've been planning on for a long time, is to
Yeah.
design clothes and shit like that.
That's
So
dope.
yeah, yeah.
There's a place down on in Nob Hill.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Banco. I don't know if you heard of it,
Yep,
but
heard about them.
yeah, I know they like do little
Mm-hmm.
they sell like fits and
Yeah,
shit there, or like even I think like stuff like that. I don't know if they
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then they have the Badland Studios? Is that what it's called?
do they.
I think that's what it's called.
Oh shit, I don't know that.
Yeah, they have some sort of like studio thing where they
Yeah.
have a bunch of like videographers and
Oh, okay.
photographers and like a whole studio for like, I don't know, different shit. It's like
Yeah.
really shit. So I've
Yeah.
seen yeah. So shout out to Band Lab Studios. I hope I'm saying it right. I forgot their name, but they have a whole just studio of just different shit, of just like, if you need a music video recorded, you
Yeah.
can go there and they have somebody that can do that
Where's
type of
that?
shit. It's in the same the what's it called?
Banco.
Yeah, yeah,
Nob Hill?
yeah. It's like right. It's literally in the back of that place. Because
For real?
there was a guy there that I was trying to get into do a live show, like to perform live.
Yeah.
It fell through. Then it didn't happen. But they put on shows there and shit like that. So I was like, hey, you think I can get on one? But I think they moved all that shit to Power Plant now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So Power Plant. So also shout out Power Plant. Power Plant's really cool.
Oh yeah. So how much songs do you think you have?
How about what?
How much songs do you think you have?
Oh, dude. Oh man. A vault. I definitely have a vault.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned earlier, that Prince is a huge inspiration to me. He's the one who coined the term a vault of music. Like he was the first artist that was like, oh, they have a vault of music. Like yeah. I mean, if I had to take a guess, like maybe 80 beats in songs just all together, just on one file, just kind of just chilling.
Yeah.
And then depending on when this comes out, it might already be out, but I have an EP coming out for 4 different singles of 4 different projects. One single from my solo album, one single being from a collab album with my homie from here.
Yeah.
Another single from a collab album with a guy I'm working on with in Texas,
Okay.
and another collab album with my cousin. So, like,
What's their names?
so oh yeah, I should have said the name. So, my homie from here, he's the so I have so my kind of like brand and label that I just independently distribute my music through is RS Boys, RS Gang type shit. RS, that's all it is. The co-founder of it is my homie. His name's FTG, Fusili the Great.
Okay.
And he makes like ambient digital music. He's not really a rapper, singer, or anything like that. He makes like techno type like instrumentals and shit like that, like
That's
super wavy type shit.
I can hear ducks.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. That's some shit.
I was like, thought I heard a damn duck.
Right behind you.
And there is no shit.
She doesn't like hummingbirds.
No, really?
They're too small and they're gonna poke her eye out.
I shouldn't be laughing, but that's
Everyone left.
oh man. No, I shouldn't laugh. I apologize.
Yeah, though, but fucking.
Yeah, but no. We're talking about the artist. So yeah, my main homie, FTG. I've known him since middle school. Like he's like my brother. Like we're not related in any way, but like not a drop of blood between us, but can't say we ain't cousins. You know what I mean? Like we're tight. We're really tight.
I get you.
And then another one, my cousin Tony G. He's been rapping since fucking I don't know how long. That dude has had hip hop embedded in him. Like he was the one when I was younger, like, yo, you should listen to Lil Wayne and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? Like he's like, dog, you gotta fucking listen to Tyga heavy. He was heavy into Tyga. Like, bro, you fucking Last King hat and shirt, all that shit. He was so heavy. He wanted to be Tyga so bad. But he was like, so in a sense, he was like the first person that really showed me hip hop. Yeah. And so doing an album with him is like such like a homecoming, because like, you know, it's an album with like your cousin, it's your family, so that's it's dope. Just really cool. And then another guy, Texas. So this guy, if there's anybody that is like has talent that's just like waiting to be tapped into, is this guy. His name is Adam, and he's been all over the place. I think I'm not sure where he's from. If he's seeing this, I apologize. I really don't know. I've seen him out in New York. I've seen him out in I think Memphis again. Sorry, I apologize, but now he's in Texas, going to college and shit. Yeah. And I really don't even know how I met him. We just started DMing. Yeah, we just started DMing. He's like, dog, I really, really fuck with your music. Yeah. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. And then I heard that he raps. I was like, damn, he has a really interesting voice. Yeah. And I was like, you know what?
Oh yeah, you're good.
No, I don't want to be in a.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I feel you. Nah, I feel you.
Those
are awesome.
Oh
no, you're good.
She's good.
It happens. Yeah, no, but this guy's legendary. And if he honestly, yeah, you really should have. But he has such, I don't know, he has this energy to him, and I think like out of all the artists that I tap into as like a producer, you know, because I'm a producer and an artist, so I can do both sides of the coin, you know. So I send out beats to people, and then I'll keep some for me, you know. So again, reason why Kanye was such a huge inspiration to me, you know, he had the same like dynamic.
Hella beats all day.
So many beats. Yeah. So my main goal is at least to like make 2 beats a day.
What kind of beats do you make?
All kinds. Trap beats. I have soul sample beats where I get like a soul sample, chop it up, boom bap type shit.
Do you have a whole studio? Or you just go from your phone?
So I have a little mini studio set up in my room. It's just like I have a little laptop. I have a MIDI keyboard. I still use GarageBand just on the laptop version. On the laptop version, you have a lot more kind of like options to, tweak the finer details of like a lot of that shit. So then I have that, and then I have like a huge MIDI keyboard that my grandpa gave me, and yeah, so I just hook the fucker up to my computer and just do all my melodies through my keyboard and shit
Oh
like
yeah,
that, and
that's
then
dope.
do my drum machine through. Actually, that's the one thing I do on my phone is I run the drum machine through my phone, send the drum track to my laptop, and then do the melodies and shit over the the beat track I did
Okay.
on my laptop. So that's kind of like my interesting way of doing that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's really
Oh, yeah.
cool. But I love it. I love it. I really do. Because like, especially the option of being able to have like my phone connected to my laptop, it's so convenient because I'm able to like make something while I'm like at work, and then I'm able to like send it to my laptop, and then by the time I come home, I'm able to like continue working on what I had started at work. So
That's pretty dope.
I'm always just
Yeah.
like thinking of different ideas and shit. So
Oh yeah. So you have some trap beats, bro. You're gonna have to send me one.
oh dude, look, I've been begging people to get on these beats, man. There's so many local talent.
Yeah.
Man, it's booming right now. Again, that's why I appreciate what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
You're putting a spotlight on so many different talents and shit.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. It's really exciting to see where all this shit goes. Because
Yeah.
for a while, I was really like not having it with the scene here. It was just not in a good space at all. And then
Yeah.
just after like I don't know, just different Instagram pages, different just stores popping up, venues popping up,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
stuff like that. It's like it feels more alive. So.
Yeah.
It feels more alive. It feels more connected. So that's kind of
Exactly.
also another thing I'm trying to do is just bring all these artists together,
Yeah.
and like they may not all have the same sound, but we're all from the same place, and that's like something that we gotta like
Can all
form here
work
as
together.
a culture. Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
form our culture here. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. Hell yeah, that's dope. Yeah. I'm born and raised from here too.
yeah,
And
that's fire.
I love this place, honestly. Like I never could see myself leaving from here ever. Is that something you think you
Really?
never do is like leave? Or do you think you'll always be here?
I think now I'm in the mind space to be somewhere else. And, I could definitely see myself living somewhere else, maybe in the future. But I think like just with everything going on right now, I have no reason to leave. Like again, like in the future, whatever fucking happens, if I'm fucking, rich and famous or whatever, if I'm fucking a bum and I'm just on the street or some shit, no matter what, I can see myself fucking just, traveling somewhere, just kind of like, being a nomad, just going from place to place.
Yeah.
But just right now, this is my place. Like, I don't really see myself going anywhere. I have too many connections here just through my heart, people, family, all kinds of shit. Yeah. You're right, man. I love this place too much.
Yeah.
It's like a it's like a love-hate relationship. Sometimes sometimes I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why can't like what the fuck, man? You know
At least we had a
what I
little bit of
mean?
water here. I mean, we got the Rio
Seriously,
Grande, but-
yeah. But then there's some times where I'm like, I take just a minute, I look at that shit,
Yeah.
or I just, even just sometimes just like on a drive home, just
Exactly.
coming home from work, I just kind of like look around and go, God damn, there's no other place that you can really see shit like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's beautiful here.
Yeah. I feel that. Especially the drive homes or
hmm
like late night drives here.
Yup.
Pretty dope. Even though they could
Absolutely.
be sketchy, but
Yup. Yeah. Yeah.
they're
Absolutely.
pretty dope.
Yeah.
And I fuck with this place heavy. And I've like I said, I've lived here my whole life, so I kind of know. Well, not kind of. I know exactly where the good spots are,
Yeah.
and not the spots you shouldn't go at night.
Right. Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Same with me. I'm kind of somewhat informed of like the areas to avoid and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then even out of my own curiosity, I've gone into the areas that are like do not go in there. And I've
Yeah.
went in there, and I've, you know, one story I can say is mine. I swear to God, shout out Palace Smoke Shop on Central, because that's the place that sold all the fucking vapes and rolling papers and blunt wraps to all the underage kids and shit. So shout out that place, because that was the first place I heard of. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that on camera, but shout out that place.
There's another place too on Central, but they closed down. It was called the the fucking fuck. It's like right here somewhere. It was up. It's up there on. No, it's right before you get to that Sonic right there. There used to be like a little gas station right there. What's it called? I forgot what it's called,
shit,
but
man.
it's closed now. But
Yeah.
that's where I used to get blunts.
yeah. So, but the thing was, I was dumb as fuck. Like, I lived on this side of town, and I was going all the way to Central and San Mateo to fucking get papers and shit. You know, I don't even fucking smoke blunts. I fucking roll papers and shit. So it was just to get fucking papers out of all things. But that, out of all times, that place was fucking closed. I don't know why. I don't know if the place just got fucking robbed or what. Like, the lights were on, everything. The open sign was, the fucking door was locked. I was like, okay, whatever. So I was like, where's the nearest fucking smoke shop then? And we're in fucking Central and San Mateo.
Yeah.
And there's this one fucking, I don't even remember where it was at. I don't even remember which smoke shop it was. But it was like a dingy ass smoke shop in the dead center of like the war zone. And I swear to God, bro. Like, I was with my homie FTG. He was like, I don't want to do this, bro. Like, I don't want to be in this part of town. I was like, dog, I just want some papers, bro. Let's just go. Yeah, that was when I realized, nah, I can't be in those parts. I thought I was gonna be cool. I mean, nothing bad happened, but just like, I was like, nah.
Yeah, no, there's definitely crackheads that'll probably eat you up alive off the shit that they took.
Yeah.
Or someone will just be in a shootout and you'll get popped.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just like being here long enough, I've definitely seen a lot of sketchy ass people. Yeah. And I always tell my mom this. It's like, we live in Gotham City, especially the way it looks right now. We live in Gotham City. There is a bunch of freak ass people running around the street. Bro, every night is like, there's like 3 shootings at least or something, you know, killing. So it's like, bro, this is Gotham City, bro. This is literally Gotham City. But again, I love it. You know what I mean? I'm like Bruce Wayne in this bitch. This is my city.
Oh yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. So is it like rap and you're producing? Is that something you want to do in the future?
Yeah, you know, I maybe not just have me at the center of it, per se. Like, maybe I won't just be like the artist Toucans anymore. I'll just be, you know, one thing that I really wanted to do and still want to do is just score movies. Like, that's one thing that I have such a huge interest in. And, you know, that was one thing I was going to college for a little bit. I had changed my majors a lot, but the one thing that I had and still want to do to this day is study audio engineering. Like, that's my main goal, is just audio engineering and like working for a place like Netflix or just like some shit like that, where I'm able to just like, maybe it's not scoring movies per se, but just like, you know, handling like audio shit and like being able to like make sure shit sounds right. You know what I mean? That's just, I don't know. I'm obsessed with that type of shit. I love audio. Like, I listen to podcasts and shit. So I'm very audio based when it comes to my media. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah, bro.
So yeah, I mean, I go off a lot, but to answer your question, yeah, I would definitely like to see myself scoring movies and shit. So yeah, I mean, I definitely see myself being in that creative lane of like working with music and shit like that. But I don't know if I would just be like me as an artist or like putting myself out there as an artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
This is dope, bro. Fucking, not a lot of people would have pulled up while it was raining.
Nah,
but
man, I'm here. I'm here. Like I
it's
said,
a nice view too, even with
seriously,
the rain over the
it
Sandias.
makes it look
looks dope.
nice, bro. It
Yeah.
really makes it look nice. And like I said, fuck it, we were gonna make it happen. We
Yeah.
made it happen, bro. Like,
Yeah, yesterday it was a little bit worse.
yeah,
Kind
no,
of.
yeah.
But then it like stopped, and I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Again, living in New Mexico,
Yeah.
right? You fucking rains for 2 seconds and then it's gone the next second. You know what I mean? So, shout out New Mexico. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. Is there fucking anything positive you want to say before we wrap this shit up?
Yeah. I mean, just I'll send a message. Just like, my main goal is to inspire people.
Yeah.
I don't really care about having a legacy. I don't really care about being this icon or shit like that. I just want to inspire people and
Yeah.
really tap into like what people's true desires are. So, I mean, to just say to the people, you know what I mean? Like, just follow your dreams. Just fucking, you know, you're able to do it. Like, anything is possible, I always look at life like a video game, you know what I mean? Like, it's in GTA, you're able to just fucking, if you wanted to, you can just stand in that spot. You can walk on wherever. You can walk in this space. You can run to there. You can punch a wall. You can punch a dude in the face. You know what I mean? Like, you can do whatever.
For real.
But, the thing is there's going to be bumps in the road, and that's part of the game. If GTA, you punch somebody in the face, you get a star. You know what I mean? You get a star and you get fucking cops pulling up on you just to shoot you. You know what I mean? So it's just like GTA. There's gonna be bumps and shit. You know what I mean? Not necessarily cops pulling up on you to fucking shoot you, but like, shit's gonna get down. Shit's gonna get rough. But that's part of the game. The game is designed to have setbacks.
Yeah.
To progress you forward. Pac-Man wouldn't be a game if there wasn't any ghosts. You'd just be able to eat the whole shit up, right? But that's the point. With the ghosts, there's a challenge to it. That's what makes it a game. It's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how you gotta live life. Just live it like a video game and treat those negative moments like a bump. Just like the ghosts in Pac-Man. Avoid that shit. And keep moving. One way is blocked, go around. I'll just leave it with that. One way's blocked, go around.
Do you want to shout out your handle?
Yeah, I'm 2cans17 on Instagram, 2cans on all streaming platforms, all of them: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all streaming platforms. So
spell it out.
2CANZ. 2CANZ. Like 2 Chains. That's kind of where I got the name from. It started in high school. It was just like some dumbass shit. Too long of a story. I'm not even getting to it. But it was just know it was about 2 cans.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna just 2 cans. So, and they were like, "Yo, that's your rapping name. It's 2 cans." And I was like, "Fuck it." So I had it like 2 Chains. So I was like, "Fuck it." So 2 cans. So that's how it is.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah. Okay, Doug.
Appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
This was dope.